Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Tammy and today I'll be bringing you a little bit of a chit chat slash get ready with me while I discuss skincare products that I've decided to leave in the past, certain practices that I no longer do, and just the science behind why we do certain things within skincare. I'm giving you a jam-packed session with a lot of information. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So we are going to be multitasking. Love multitasking on this channel. So it might be a bit tricky for me to be explaining, what I'm using versus what I'm talking about. So don't despair, all of the makeup products will be provided in the description box. The first point I'd like to discuss is cleansing. That's usually the first step of your skin routine. And I think it lays the foundation for just how your products will perform and how your skin will be throughout the day. Double cleansing is basically something that we have been introduced to through the K-beauty movement, which is the Korean beauty, which everyone is kind of super into at the moment. K-beauty is quite extensive but has been proven to work really well. But the basis of K-beauty is layering, hydration, the use of serums, essences, and I think the one that stands out the most for me is oil cleansing. Now, the importance of oil cleansing is the fact that oil attracts oil, right? So if you are trying to get rid of, certain impurities, sebum, which is the oil that your skin kind of produces throughout the day. An oil cleanser that I really like, especially for makeup removal, is the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. I also like using a micellar water and from Sorbet. I really like this one because it also has some essential oils, so in a sense it does provide you with that oil cleansing experience. Then after your oil cleansing, you want to go in with a gel or a milk or a water-based cleanser, and I really like this Squin gel to milk cleanser. Going in with the Benefit Goof Proof pencil for my eyebrows. I like it because it's really light and it allows you to cleanse the skin efficiently without necessarily stripping it. I'm just concealing my brows with the Maybelline Fit Me concealers and this brush from MAC. I feel like this blonde hair is making my brows so prominent. I'm about to conceal my face using the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. So which brings me to the next point, since we are talking about micellar water, and it is the fact that it is not a toner. Micellar water is a cleansing step. In my opinion, it should not be used to tone at all. I don't know why people are using it to tone. I've actually seen this a lot on Twitter, and most micellar waters that you purchase will state that it is a clarifying or purifying. Let me just look at this one. What does it say? Cleanses, removes makeup, and purifies the skin. That's what you would get on a cleansing product. So why would you tone with it? It's basically soapy water. Like, the way it's been formulated is to lift the makeup or whatever dirt you have on your skin. You are actually supposed to wash it off. Since we're on the topic of toners, having alcohol or let's say astringent ingredients such as witch hazel in your toner, I believe that a toner is supposed to be either hydrating or possibly exfoliating. Typically people believe that acne is caused by oily skin, when in fact oily skin is not necessarily the problem. You just want to have a balance. You do use certain products that completely strip the skin of oil. It puts your skin into overdrive. My favorite toners include the rose water and glycerin toner from Dischem. I also really like the Portia M pomegranate toner. These are toners that contain humectants such as glycerin, aloe, will draw moisture from the air into your skin. Ensure that your skin does not experience transepidermal water loss, meaning that the water from your skin does not evaporate. And the way you can counteract this is by including certain humectants such as the ones that I've mentioned into your routine, but also having a good moisturizer or an occlusive that will lock that moisture into your skin. The next one is scrubs or just physical exfoliants in general. There are a lot of face washes that include these tiny granules that are supposed to scrub your skin. I don't think that a physical exfoliant should be used anywhere above the neck. I think that physical exfoliants should be used on your body, on your feet, on, you know, certain parts that can withstand those harsher granules. Facial skin should be exfoliated either with a chemical process or certain treatments that can be done by a professional, such as microdermabrasion, microneedling, as well as dermaplaning. The reason it's not good to use these physical exfoliants is because they leave the skin too sensitized, and you are at a risk of compromising your moisture barrier. You can cause micro tears in the skin. They're just very abrasive. A lot of them don't dissolve. For instance, even if you are using, let's say, a sugar scrub, it probably won't dissolve as well, especially if you are scrubbing on dry skin. I am using the Beauty Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. I just like using this Laura Mercier tub. I don't understand how you're supposed to use this. Facial cleansing brushes. I got one right here. This was from Sorbet. Because we've just spoken about over exfoliation, these brushes also contribute to that. And I know that some people would argue that a silicone facial brush does not have the same kind of abrasive effect on the skin. I, however, am a bit concerned around the sanitizing of these brushes. Even in like an esthetician studio, they will use these brushes, but they typically will spray them down with alcohol, put them under UV light. They'll do like a lot to make sure that the brushes stay sanitized. And I think a lot of people keep the brushes in their bathrooms. It's difficult to keep a bathroom absolutely sanitized, no matter how much you might clean it. So my main concern, apart from them being like really abrasive, is the fact that they are like super difficult to clean. And now if you're someone who suffers from cystic acne, or you suffer from fungal acne, you really don't want to put yourself in that position. I feel like we're doing a lot. I'm beating my face, I'm educating y'all, I'm doing a show and tell. It's a lot, child, it's a lot. Essential oils are amazing. They're really good for aromatherapy. There are a lot of these essential oils that have holistic and beneficial properties. However, a lot of these essential oils have been used through diffusers, bathing, steaming. You know, there are a lot of ways to incorporate essential oils into your life. But now newly, a lot of people have been into applying the essential oils topically, which is not necessarily a problem. However, I think a lot of people apply them just directly on their skin without a carrier oil. For instance, I know I used to apply tea tree oil on my underarms because I was once told by some esthetician that it's good for ingrown hairs, and I can understand the logic behind that because tea tree oil has amazing antifungal properties. However, it is really harsh on the skin. Like, have you ever smelled tea tree oil? Like, it's really strong. So it's advised to use carrier oil such as sweet almond oil, apricot oil, olive oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil or jojoba oil, however you may pronounce it. So I was doing a little bit of research and I read the Fairy Glow Mother's work on the Comodegenic scale, and basically this is a scale that determines how much an oil can clog the skin's pores. So it's based on, you know, scientific research, and most, I guess, skin products in the skincare industry have been based on this scale. The reason I'm stating this is because I feel that a lot of people use certain butters and oils such as coconut oil, shea butter, without understanding the place of these butters and oils on the comedogenic scale. So for instance, shea butter and coconut oil are very likely to clog your skin because they're very high up on the scale, whereas your safflower oil, avocado oil, sweet almond oil are not as comedogenic. And this typically will affect people who are more acne prone, people who suffer from oily or combination skin, because your skin already produces more sebum. So once you use certain oils like that, you put yourself at risk of getting things like blackheads, whiteheads. As you can see, I'm using the Fenty Moroccan Spice palette. A lot of people believe that masks are like absolutely essential to the skincare process. I beg to differ. I think that masks are enjoyable, they're great for like your self-care days. However, I don't think they are absolutely necessary. And the reason for that is everything you get from a mask, you can definitely get from a serum, from a moisturizer. However, if you are going to use a mask, make sure that it is not a peel-off mask. Make sure that it is not a pore strip. Make sure that it is not a turmeric mask. Make sure, because a lot of people will make turmeric and lemon masks, make sure that the mask you use will ensure hydration or maybe some form of chemical exfoliation. I like the sheet masks that you can get from the stores. A lot of them are fragranced, however you probably won't keep it on your skin for longer than 10 minutes. But the real issue with these peel-off masks is the fact that they are very abrasive to the skin, and they can cause, you know, those micro tears. They can cause bruising. There's a lot of damage that these peel-off masks can do. Turmeric and lemon masks are not good for your skin. Lemons are obviously very acidic and you don't want to burn your skin. A lot of people believe that turmeric is for the purpose of brightening the skin, when in fact it just stains the skin. So you're not necessarily getting rid of your hyperpigmentation, you're just turning it yellow, boo. Or orange.
Look how orange you look, girl.
That's why I'm not a fan. I like masks. I recently purchased this one from Squirn. I haven't tried it yet. It is their fruit sherbet enzyme exfoliating mask, and I've read good things about it, so I'm gonna give it a try. I also don't like masks that have these particles that can also over exfoliate your skin. I've got this one from the Body Shop. It is a Chinese ginseng and rice clarifying polishing mask, and I don't know if you can see, but it's got these kind of like granules inside that could potentially be, you know, over exfoliating. I also used to swear by this tea tree mask from the Body Shop, but over time I've learned that yes, clay masks are amazing for clearing the skin. However, they tend to draw too much moisture from the skin. So as much as, let's say, you are experiencing a breakout, that tea tree clay mask would be amazing to just wipe everything out, but you stand a risk of getting rid of the good oils that are in your skin as well. And the thing about clay masks is they're not horrible. Some of them can be really good. I think that they should be used within reason. I don't think that you should be using a clay mask every week. This next one has really elevated my skincare and hair care game in general, and that is sleeping on a satin pillowcase versus sleeping on a cotton one. And I say this because when you sleep on a cotton pillowcase, you literally are drawing out all of the moisture from your skin. A satin one, however, provides so many benefits in the sense that it maintains the hydration element of your skin, and also you don't wake up with all those wrinkles on your skin caused by sleeping with a cotton pillowcase. This is also something that's really elevated my skincare, which is going in for monthly treatments with an esthetician. And I've been getting my microdermabrasion, I've been getting my oxygen facials, and I have been getting microneedling. This has been phenomenal for me with getting rid of hyperpigmentation. It's also good in the sense that because I don't do any physical exfoliation by myself, I prefer to just leave it in a professional's hands. And then this is just one that's more of, I guess, a beauty kind of thing, and that was getting my eyebrows microbladed. I got them microbladed last year in December, so I've had them for a few months now, and my experience was amazing. I really like how my eyebrows turned out. I know that a lot of people don't share the same experience with microblading, and sometimes they come out too dark, sometimes they come out too sharp and all of that. When I got them done, they asked me, do I want to get strokes or do I want to get shading? And I just wanted the strokes because my hairs are already quite dark. I don't really need to get microblading. I just got quite tired of the whole process of having to draw my brows like extensively for my makeup looks. So now I don't really have to do much, especially for no makeup days, because the brows are always popping, honey. Makeup wipes versus a makeup removing cloth. So I have been using a makeup removing cloth for so long. I think it's been like a year or 2 years now. Looks a bit nasty at the moment because I also use it when I'm like doing my makeup to wipe my brushes as I go. I love using a makeup removing cloth. I got this particular one from Clicks. I love it because environmentally speaking, a makeup removing cloth versus makeup wipes is much more sustainable, much more affordable. Makeup wipes create a lot of waste. A lot of them aren't completely biodegradable. And I think that the makeup removing towel does a better job at taking off the makeup. I'm so sorry that you didn't see me doing my entire eye look. I'm just running out of time, and I want to wrap this up as soon as possible. The next one I want to talk about is acids, particularly our AHAs or BHAs, which is alpha hydroxy acids or beta hydroxy acids. Within these acid types, neither is better than the other. Our alpha hydrochloric acids, these are our water soluble acids, and then our beta hydroxy acids are our oil soluble acids. So both of these acids assist us with our exfoliation. Beta hydroxy acids, because they are oil soluble, are able to get deeper into the layer of skin to allow a deeper exfoliation within the skin's pores. Alpha hydroxy acids assist us with issues such as hyperpigmentation. However, they do tend to leave the skin more photosensitive. You want to make sure that you wear your SPF when you are incorporating these AHAs or AHAs into your skin routine. BHAs are used for acne and sun damage. These are really great because they really get into the skin. They tend to be really suitable for people who have oilier skin. If you do have sensitive skin, however, you must just make sure that you use a lower concentration of the BHA. Your acids such as your hyaluronic acid or phytic acid are not AHA, neither are they BHAs, and they tend to be antioxidants, glycolic acid, your lactic acid, mandelic acid. There are a lot of these amazing AHAs or BHAs that you can find in serums, in toners, moisturizers. Where is my lip liner? Jesus Christ. The next point is why, in my opinion, it's important to have a PM skin routine or a night skin routine. I think a lot of people do wash their face in the morning and at night. However, what I want to emphasize more than anything is having a different skin routine from your morning routine to the one you have at night. Primarily because I feel that our skin routine in the morning is more so to prepare the skin for what is going to happen in the day. So we use certain ingredients that will prevent us against the sun's UVA or UVB rays. We give the skin certain antioxidants that will protect us from free radicals that are in the environment. Find that certain products such as your retinoids and other products that kind of increase photosensitivity and might expose the skin to sun damage are better used at night. And this is because this is when your skin is supposed to rejuvenate itself. This is the perfect time for cell turnover. So I would consider a PM routine as kind of taking off the day. And then my final point is, do not wash your face in the shower. Our bodily skin can tolerate a much higher temperature compared to the skin on our face. So therefore, it is pertinent to wash your face with tepid water or lukewarm water in the sink. The reason is, if you are doing the 60 seconds rule, you want to give yourself that time to be able to lather the product all over your skin for 60 seconds. If you're in the shower, you're not going to be able to do that because obviously the water is going to be spraying, you're losing the product. I will leave a couple of links in the description box for articles that might clarify certain things that I did not explain properly. I'll also leave some of my favorite estheticians that I follow in the description box as well. If you guys have any opinions, or if you guys have any products that you no longer use, certain hacks that you no longer use, let us know why. I'm so sorry that I couldn't show you guys this entire look. I feel like I had more talking than doing that was going on. I hope you like it. I know you guys have been pleading for makeup tutorials, wig tutorials, but let's just get the wellness out of the way first. I feel like I need you guys to be looking good from the inside out. I want to just jump to, you know, wig laying and makeup when we don't have our skin in check, when we don't have our hair in check, when we don't have our bodies in check. Not saying that I privilege the one over the other, but this is definitely the way that I'm mapping out my content for you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. La 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 la. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Comodegenic. La 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 la.